You really see the stars from this event. That's why so many people have traveled so far to get to that area of totality. So here is the area we're talking about. All the way from Salem, Oregon, which will be right in the middle of it for 2.5 minutes. The sun will be covered for 2.5 minutes. Then to about Yellowstone National Park, kind of like Grand Tetons. And then across parts of Nebraska, where it is raining right now, along with Stephanie Elam's St. Joseph, Missouri. Clear skies in Nashville, major party going on there. And then across parts of the Carolinas and across into Charleston, South Carolina, where there are some clouds right now. We hope that they do burn off as the day goes on. One other thing, Wolf, if you're seeing clouds where you are right now, I know you should panic and you're probably going to go, oh my God, how much money did I spend to go see this? When the sun begins to get covered, it will cool down and many of those clouds will go away. So don't give up hope.
We won't, indeed. I want you to stand by. I want to go to Miguel Marquez. Miguel, you're over at Willamette University in Oregon. There are hundreds of scientists who've gathered where you are. Tell our viewers what they will be doing.
Hundreds of scientists and thousands of people to see this incredible event. We are just less than a half hour before totality here in Salem, Oregon. I can show you what it looks like on this very cool thing called a sun spotter. Look at this. It looks like a Pac-Man, basically. The sun slowly being eaten away by the shadow of the moon. That is just absolutely gorgeous. People from around the world, scientists, astronomers, others, here to see this incredible event. It doesn't happen very often, at least in the fashion it's doing it this time round. Since 1918, we haven't had one cross coast to coast in the U.S., so it's a very special one because there are so many people, so many cities. Salem is one of 5 state capitals that is in that line of totality, and people just taking it all in. Lots of photographs being taken. One thing that's really interesting for the scientific community is that once you get sort of close to totality and you can see the diamond formations and those Bailey beads, as they call them, and then totality and the corona of the sun, they can really see stuff that you can't normally see. And I can say we're about 50% through with that covering the sun, and it is starting to get a little darker out here. May I speak to you real quick about what you're doing out here?
Sure.
What is your name?
Dave Kuplick.
I'm going to get close to you because I have a microphone here that you need to hear. Where are you from?
Minneapolis.
How did you get out here?
Flew out here.
You flew out here? How long have you been out here?
Got out here yesterday.
Why so important to be here?
Just once in a lifetime. Got to be here.
Have you ever seen an eclipse before?
No, I haven't.
What's it going to be like? Why do this?
I think it's going to be just wonderful. I think it'll just be fantastic. You're going to see the sky disappear, and so
will the sun disappear? Hopefully the sky doesn't disappear. And then the stars come out?
Absolutely.
I'm going to listen for crickets, I think, is the one thing I'm interested to see if they start chirping.
It'll be fun.
Very nice. You're out here with who? Your wife?
My wife, Laura, right here.
Hello, hello. Now, I got to introduce you to these people real quickly because they're actually playing hooky from the planetarium in Fresno, California. This is your little device here. How excited are you for this?
I'm totally excited. I've been talking about this eclipse for 25 years. And
25 years?
I teach it. I teach my lesson on eclipses, and I always mention this one. It'll be a good day for an
Why
eclipse.
this one? Why is this one so big for you?
Because it's a total eclipse close to home. Ordinarily, you might have to go to Africa, to China, out to the Pacific Ocean, Antarctica. This time, it's in Oregon.
And pardon me, give me your name.
Stephen White. I'm director of the Downing Planetarium and professor of physics.
And you're in trouble today. This is bad, Wolf, because they're meant to be at work today, and they've played hooky and driven 700 miles to get up here.
Well, because it's a total eclipse, we shut down the planetarium, and we're up here. We'll be back in class tomorrow morning, though.
So no hooky kids tomorrow morning. You will be there, right?
First day of school.
And the path of this particular eclipse, I mean, why is that so special for the country?
It's going clear across the United States, and so we get that path of totality. It hasn't happened since 1918.
There's such mysticism about eclipses as well, dating back to ancient history.
That's right.
Why are humans so motivated and interested in this phenomenon?
Well, a total eclipse will not happen in one particular place very often. So people have never seen that before. The sun disappearing in the middle of the day, the stars coming out. That is truly special.
All right. I hope you don't get into too much trouble for playing hooky, but we love your sun spotter. Let's go back to the sun spotter. He can line it up for us here, and you can see we are about,